How far does a squirrel have to fall to die? 0 feet. Squirrels have been known to die without falling at all, so the answer to your question is 0 feet. I got an opportunity to take a contract making $125 per hour, but I'd have to live in Oregon for a year. What's in Oregon? $125 an hour. Personally, bad English is such a turn off for me. You don't need to put for me after writing personally. This man has single-handedly made handcuffs pointless. 2 people had sex back in the 90s. Now I gotta feed myself and work every day. Told my husband I wanted a small coffee table. He said he'd build me one. This is what I got. Friend, you can't possibly guess a Wheel of Fortune puzzle with no letters. Me. Oh my god. It's way too long to be oh my god. My dad accidentally bought me a box of him thinking it was anime. There's 55 DVDs. Merry Christmas. Post the same actor into roles that show their age. Is 3 lingers too much? Not at all. Most people have 10. Cheapest pint in Europe. Average beer price in selected countries. Ireland, €5.80. Spain, €3.70. Greece, €3. Portugal, €1.94. Turkey, €1.76. But look at the size difference in the glasses. Fruits that do not live up to their names. Passion fruit, grapefruit, honeydew, dragon fruit. Fruits that do live up to their names. Orange. The weirdest flex is professors who say that most students won't pass their class. Like, congrats, you snack at your job. Instead of paying $200 a month on cable, buy a plane ticket. Go see what you're watching. What plane goes to Bikini Bottom? Malaysia Flight 370, if I remember correctly. Is that a Fiesta or a Focus? I actually can't tell. Focus mate. I'm trying, but I have ADHD. Normal person. 7 plus 6 equals 13. Me. If 7 plus 7 equals 14, and 6 is 1 less than 7, then 7 plus 6 must be 13. If a coconut has hair and produces milk, why is it not considered a mammal? Cause it grows on a tree. So do squirrels. This glass has clear water in it, but your brain sees it as magenta. That's because I changed the color in Photoshop. This is Jessica's father. You took my daughter Beerchen City. Sorry sir, it won't happen again. Every machine is a smoke machine, if you operate it wrong enough. Florida man claims he only drank at stoplights and not while driving. Arrested for DUI. Do you trade US stocks? Sometimes. Oh, I also trade US stocks, but I don't have much experience and I would like to discuss stocks with you, so I can improve my stock knowledge. Well, the 3 main ones are beef, chicken and vegetable. Vegetable is the least flavorful, but the most ethical. They primarily come in liquid and cube form, but there are a few brands that sell them in paste in jars. To be honest, it's not premarital sex if you just never get married. 23. Which of the following salts are acidic? Circle all that apply. A. Ammonium bromide. B. Aluminium nitrate. C. Magnesium chloride. D. All of the above. He yelled at the teacher because she told us to write half a page in 10 minutes. When? What subject? English? And kept ranting on about quality over quantity. Yes, English. What's the difference between 50 words and 1,950 words? True. G. Now he's exploiting amputees for views and money. I can't stand him. How do you guys support this? Technically those amputees couldn't stand him before. What can you say during sex, but also at a family dinner? You're my favorite cousin. We're all very distant cousins in a way. Dinosaurs never went to church. Look what happened. Not to sound politically unaware, but did you guys know Fox News has absolutely no news about foxes? Assessment practice. How many groups of 10 are there in the number 38? How many ones are left over? Tell how you know. 38 has 3 10s and 8 ones. It is easy to know it. It's right there. Think about what leftover means. For best results, machine wash cold, tumble dry low, never round design. For worst results, drag through puddle behind car, blow dry on roof rack, 100% polyester. If you cut a hole in a net, it will have less holes. My daughter just ruined Toy Story forever. She said if one of the toys died, Andy wouldn't know, and he'd carry on playing with its corpse. DDRM. Also DDRM. Getting robbed. Just say no. Your Uber legally cannot take any of your possession without your consent. How to get through tough times. 1. Gaslight yourself. Tell yourself that it's making you stronger and the universe is just testing you. Can you explain me the cell division very fast? 0, 0, 8, 00. Thanks. Stone. Stwo. These 2 books contain the sum of all knowledge of mankind. What they teach you at Harvard Business School. What they don't teach you at Harvard Business School. A diss track is just 2 grown men sitting in separate rooms, writing poems about each other. Everyone who received the first smallpox vaccine in 1798 has died. Makes you think. Imagine being born on January 1st, you gotta wait a whole year, just for it to be your birthday lol. What will they need? Your friends are trying to summon you. What 3 items will they need? My mom 25 years ago. My dad 25 years ago. Cram. Therapist. Your wife says you never buy her flowers. Is that true? To be honest, I never knew she sold flowers. If Adam and Eve had a fight, would it be a world war? Last year, my parents installed solar panels, which completely cover their electricity bill. This year, they purchased a Ford Lightning. Now they literally drive a nuclear-powered vehicle. Girlfriend, I'm sick of you pretending you're a detective. We should split up. Me, good idea, we can cover more ground that way. How's the concert? And wow, that's crazy, lol. Super dope, just leaving now. Probably top 5 concert for me. Who was it? Oh wow lol, your guy. Once you've read the dictionary, every other book is just a remix. Gingerbread Man. I remember my mom's Uncle Joe died and got cremated, and we were on the way to the funeral, and she said she wanted some coffee and my older brother said well we got a box of Joe right here, and that didn't make her laugh. Stupid of you to cook the bread at 350 degrees for 55 minutes, when you can just do the math and cook it at 19,250 degrees for 1 minute. 10 hours of nothing. Close your eyes for full screen. This pen is amazing. It writes underwater. It writes other words too. The Japanese flag is also a pie chart of how much of Japan is made of Japan. Not Japan. Japan. Zachary Chaston. It's hard being a single mother, especially when you have no children and are a teenage male. Is it drinking alone if you're pregnant? It is if you keep drinking. Oh dear god. The fact that this meme is over 40 years old is really fascinating to me. That meme is actually from the early 1900s, so it's well over 100 years old. Still over 40. Commas are important people. Commas aren't people. Today we offer. Buy any 2 drinks plus pay for them both. Still question why these Pokemon weaknesses don't exist. Electric super effective to steel. Metal conducts electricity. Ice super effective to water. Ice freezes water. Poison super effective to water. Water pollution. Fire super effective to dark. Fire lights up the dark. Ice does actually melt in water, even when the water is cold. It'll need to be really cold and it'll take time. And dark is more of the evil and chime type than actual darkness. I mean, setting a criminal on fire is pretty effective too. What is your favorite Tom Brady memory? How would I know what Tom Brady remembers? Tell me something I don't know. If Pinocchio had said that his nose grows longer every time he tells the truth, nobody would know that he was lying. You can't miss me. If we were all trees, there'd be no more wars, 'cause we'd be trees. May is Volcano Awareness Month. We have volcanoes. You are now aware. See you next May. Our eyes actually see the world upside down. Our brain just flips it right side up. Until next time. Anakin neither resigned from, nor was expelled by, the Jedi. Upon Yoda's doubt, that meant he was the last surviving member of the High Council. By default, that makes Darth Vader the Grand Master of the Jedi Order. This age well. You said you were sick. No, I said I have a case of corona. I don't know a woman alive that doesn't appreciate a fit guy in a pair of grey sweatpants. I'm a woman who is alive and isn't ever attracted to men in any context. Well, I don't know you, so my point stands. 9. Write a number with a 1 in the hundreds place, 111. 10. Write a number with a 6 in the tens place, 666. 11. Write a number with a 2 in the ones place, 222. 12. Write a number with a 3 in the hundreds place, 333. The teacher. Listen here, you little shut. Island isn't land. Doctors of Reddit, what is the coolest disease or condition to die from? Hypothermia. How many calories in uranium? 20 billion calories. A gram uranium is roughly 20 billion calories. December 20th, 2015. Bike still for sale? Yes it is. What's the lowest you'll go on it? 2 miles per hour. Anything less than that, and you'll tip over. What's the matter, sweetie? There are monsters under my bed. What the duck? Life hack. Avoid red lights by driving at 114,004,827 miles per hour. This velocity will blue shift them enough to appear green. Section 5. 1. Washington's army didn't receive any support from Godzilla. My history teacher would give you a half point or quarter point for an answer that was not wrong. This is not wrong. Harry, bring me a burger and fries. That's an order. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. This trucker is living in 2029. He's watching a trailer. Type C for super fast charging. C. Number of people who own Bitcoin in 1960. Looking for identification. Not sure what these could be. Gonna guess. Some kinda mushroom. 7. What do you think is the best solution to overpopulation? Support your argument with examples. The Hunger Games. When you die, you can't see sunsets. I can't feel my face when I'm with you. CIA has the opportunity to do one of the funniest things in the history of comedy right now. Breaking. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. says the CIA rigs selections and assassinates leaders who refuse to comply with their agenda. My husband is take me tomorrow for soaping. What should I buy? Dictionary. My professor scared me for a second. You have attachment issues. Please fix it. Sorry for the confusion. I meant the file attachment. Who lied to men and told them they were logical? They moms. So women. Before was is. Practicing edible recipes without the we. So. Baking. Why in the world is there a tomato on the train? Because it's the subway. I know every phone number. No you don't. I do. I just don't know who they belong to. Phone out of service. Give us a call. Pacific Bell. This is my grasp of how football works. Two teams of men want the ball very badly, but are incapable of sharing it. One team attempts to deliver the ball to their holy ground, while the other attempts to prevent this. Occasionally an evil man will appear and speak curses to the men, causing them grief and dishonor. I mean, yeah. Them is impossible to take seriously. It's literally Looney Tunes legs, tying each other up, and hitting each other with sticks etc. Come on. What's the word to describe a guy who isn't exactly an introvert, but minds his own business and does act social when you meet them, but doesn't really call or chat much? An adult. Any last words? Yes, just 3. Alright, what are they? Well. Texas congressman says people who think prayers aren't cutting it as a solution to gun violence don't believe in an almighty God who is absolutely in control of our lives. 9 people died in a mass shooting in his district today. If I was a footballer, I'd simply just kick the ball in the goal. If you go to jail for tax evasion, you're living off of taxes as a result of not paying taxes. Joe Rogan. Friends are like birds, they die if you kill them. Also it makes you cool. Did nobody teach you snow skiing's bad? You'll get Penn's answer. That just means my clock will grow even larger. Brought some pot brownies in for my co-workers. My boss wasn't amused until he saw them. I believe this scene is based on an actual event during the Civil War. General Sedgwick told an aide that the Confederates, they couldn't hit an elephant at that distance, and seconds later, was shot dead by a sniper. Bruh moment. Apparently, the Confederates couldn't hit an elephant, but Union generals pose no problem. Well, a general is not an elephant. Illegal life pro tips request. What would be the best way to launder money? Say for example, you found $834k just lying around in your hometown. What would be the best way to integrate it into your life? Warm water, gentle cycle, spin drylo heat. Sonic Drive-In. Worst Walmart ever. Who did Dudley marry? Mrs. Dursley. Dudley Dursley or spouse? Yes, the floor here is made out of floor. Me and my ex kissed to this song. You shouldn't kiss your exes. It's good to just be separate if you're trying to move on. Fact. Brazil is the true new Rome. It is the largest Latin country and has the largest population of Roman Catholics. It's technically right. Spirits, what's the cure to depression? Ouija says, doubt. Countries in red recognized Queen Elizabeth II as their monarch. Did you know the version we know of English today originated from the British Isles? As opposed to, I knew it was from England, hence English, as opposed to Antarctica I guess. Flight attendant, is there a doctor on board? Dad, nudging me, that should be you. Me, not now Dad. Dad, you don't hear them asking for music major, do you? Me, Dad, there's a medical emergency happening right now. Dad, go and see if proper 4-part voice leading helps. The helmet test? Okay, but how do I know which helmet holds up to this when shopping? Well, first, you are going to have to buy propane tank. How do you make a sick film? I'll throw up a bunch on camera and send it to you. Yeah, what do you mean by some? There are a few who can't do that. Now the shut makes sense. Are there really people who can't do that? What happens when they squint? Blind people can't do that. Oh shut, lol. I didn't even think of that, and my mom is blind. Sorry if this comes off as rude, uneducated, disrespectful, prying, or annoying, but I'm asking from a place of absolute curiosity. What was it like growing up with a blind parent? You get away with writing on the wall. That ain't rare, that's common. That ain't rare, that's once in a lifetime. That ain't rare, that's unheard of. That all ain't rare, that's mythical. I can't believe they're still together after all that shut. Who? Mice cheeks, man. Everything on Steam is $2.99 until May 15th. Everything is verified for Steam Deck. Flies when they land peep. This is some serious gourmet shut. Any ideas on how to turn this into a board game table? Play board games on it. Damn shopping. My back is almost falling off. Massage chair. Crunch crunch. Perhaps you'd like to try a raw plantain for maximum crispiness. That'd be bananas. No. Open floor plan. $299,000. 2 bedrooms. 1 bathroom. 1,304 square feet. House for sale. Plants vs Zombies is 14 years old. How? Why? Time. Jeff Bezos. He sells books in the World Wide Web.